The Transport, Education and Training Authority was formed by the Minister of Labour in 2000 under the authority of the Skills Development Act. The Transport SETA is broadly known and referred to as TETA and is responsible for education, training and skills development within the transport sector. Transport is defined as a system or means of carrying people or goods from one place to another by means of a vehicle, ship or aircraft. The transport sector in particular is critically important to economic development and is a linchpin to growth and efficiency. Transportation investments link factors of production together in a web of relationships between producers and consumers to create a more efficient division of production, leverage geographical comparative advantage, and provide the means to expand economies of scale and scope. TETA has over 8,000 companies registered in the sector. Our vision: to be at the heart of skills innovation. Our mission: to provide an innovative quality assurance and skills development QASD framework to the transport sector by exceeding the government SLA and requirements in a cost-effective manner by our motivated, competent people. South Africa has a modern and well-developed transport infrastructure. The air and rail networks are the largest and most sophisticated on the continent, and our road network is well maintained and in good condition. Transport is a highly specialized and technologically driven industry that requires updated skills and knowledge. The sector employs approximately 895,000 people, which represents 6% of the national workforce. Our values: trust in dealing with stakeholders, respect in the way we deal with our stakeholders, responsibility in the way we manage all our dealings, accountability in the actions and decisions we make, positive attitude in the way we approach all sector challenges, commitment to our ethical standards and service delivery, innovation in the design and implementation of our skills development solutions. TETA is responsible for the development of human capital within the transport sector. This is achieved through the implementation of skills development and training programs in partnership and collaboration with various stakeholders and partners. The primary functions of TETA include the development of a Sector Skills Plan (SSP) for the transport sector, the implementation of the Sector Skills Plan through learnership implementation, approval of workforce skills plans, allocation of levy grants, and the monitoring of ETD activities in the transport sector, quality assurance of ETD interventions, the disbursement of levy grants. TETA works with a broad range of stakeholders that make up the transport industry. It is our responsibility to ensure that all relevant stakeholders are involved in the development and improvement of the sector through skills development and training. Our stakeholder base includes TVET colleges, HET institutions, government at national, provincial and local level, employers and employees, the youth, training providers and educators. Our stakeholders and partners form the backbone of TETA, and we encourage all stakeholder groups to partner with us in developing the transport sector. The transport sector faces a number of challenges, which TETA, together with its stakeholders and partners, are addressing through various interventions, which are outlined in its strategic plan and sector infrastructure programs. The quality of transport labour market data is poor. At least a quarter of the transport labour force is informally employed. HIV/AIDS has impacted the transport sector at rates above the national average. A large number of transport companies are exempt from paying skills levies or operate informally. Women are underrepresented in the sector. The transport sector is prone to labour unrest and protest action. The sector suffers from high levels of scarce and critical skills. There is a growing need for environmental and green economy awareness. TETA is committed to progressive transformation by broadening access to skills development and the creation of opportunities for those previously excluded and disadvantaged groups. The NSD highlights inequality as a major challenge, specifically as it relates to gender, race, the disabled, the youth, along class lines, HIV/AIDS, and geographic location. TETA is committed to ensuring that women, especially black women, have access to opportunities for skills, employment and career development within the transport sector, and that all our programs are sensitive to the need for gender equality. The same commitment applies to addressing race and class inequality and ensuring that the youth and people living in rural areas are not excluded from accessing training and education opportunities. HIV/AIDS is a serious challenge. There is a critical shortage of certain skills within the transport sector. This is a golden opportunity for both employers, employees, and the youth who are interested in pursuing a career in one of the fields listed. TETA is mandated by the Minister of Higher Education and Training to develop the transport sector through the facilitation of skills development and training programs with the view to producing a highly skilled and motivated workforce while redressing the sector inequalities encompassed by gender, race, class, youth, geographic location, and physical disability. TETA offers a wide range of services for learners, employees, employers, and training providers. TETA offers mandatory and discretionary grants to employers and training providers to present learnerships and skills development programs within the scope of the National Skills Development Strategy. Mandatory grants are offered to skills levy paying employers, while discretionary grants are offered to training providers and non-levy paying employers. International leadership development programs for the development of mid-level managers. Our graduate placement program assists university graduates to gain workplace experience through internships and placements. Apprenticeships are offered through various employer partners throughout the sector. And the National Skills Development Strategy for the transport sector ensures that all stakeholders understand TETA's approach and strategy and how they can work with our team to develop the sector. TETA is at the heart of skills innovation. Join us on our quest to transform the transportation industry through cutting-edge skills development and training interventions.